Hello everyone and welcome to Ferris Sports Update. I'm your host Rob Bentley and thanks for tuning in. It's homecoming week here at Ferris State University and today we'll touch base with Bulldog Football along with soccer and volleyball, all three in action this past week and all three at home this weekend here in Big Rapids. We'll start first with Bulldog Football and joined by Coach Tony Annese. Coach, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Rob.
Obviously I know you're happy to be back at home and happy to have the first three opening games kind of behind you.
Yeah, you know, when I've said this over and over again, but when we looked at the schedule, you know, the first three felt like playoff games, you know, all three perennial playoff contenders. And so, you know, this third one, you know, also was, you know, basically preseason 1 and 2 in the Gliac. Not to say that that means a lot, but Ashland's, you know, the team that had a winning record against us. Now I can say we're 500 with them finally, but, you know, it's the only team in the Gliac that had a winning record against us. And so, for us to go there and to win that game is critically important, and very pleased about it.
As we get ready to go to some of the highlights, coming off a big long road trip to Central Washington, maybe talk about how you guys bounce back with another road trip.
Yeah, you know, I think it makes us 12-1 in Ohio, so that's not all bad. But you know, our guys are resilient. You know, it's you and I are feeling the pains of those trips because we both have colds. But you know, it's our guys are resilient. You know, they tend to not use those kind of things as excuses. Rather, they use that as kind of forces to help us, propel us to better play.
Got off to a great start against Ashland. Took the opening drive and marched down the field and was able to find the end zone.
Yeah, you know, I thought that was critically important for us to have a fast start, and we scripted some good plays. And, you know, we just, you know, first play was a pass play, second play Jay Rue ran, and then we ran jet sweep to the field a lot with Cy, and we figured X could kind of creep off, make it the illusion that he's going to block for Cy, and then he beat him deep.
Obviously, you get the score early on, and then the defense and the special teams both with big plays here early.
Yeah, this is huge. The short field, Muhammad Aman made a block there, and Jay Rue takes it in there now for a 14-0 lead.
Ashland, though, certainly stayed competitive, stayed in the game, and you knew they would.
No, you know they're going to. You know, they're, you know, number 11 there's a great player, but, you know, they're just a hard-nosed group of young men that are always giving their best effort. And so, always impressed with Ashland. They're well coached, both sides of the ball, and they play the game the right way.
When we talk about the plays, your defense obviously gave up 276 yards, but able to get off the field a number of times. Three out of 17 for Ashland on third down.
Yeah, we faced a lot of teams that have done, you know, a lot of different things. So it really helps our defense. Over the course of the last 3 weeks, we've seen a lot of personnel groupings. We've seen a lot of different things that people are doing to us. And our secondary right now is 9th in the nation in passing defense efficiency. And so that's good because we've faced a lot of passes. It's made our secondary really, I don't know if we had an odometer on our secondary players, how much distance they travel in that game. It was quite a lot.
We talk about the play of the offense, obviously able to create a lot of opportunities, but had some penalties and some other things working.
Yeah, it was good, bad. Good, bad. So there's a lot of good play from us. You know, we blocked them better than we blocked them in a long time, but you know, there was some bad that you know, just broke us down and you know, got us up against the chains and things of that sort. So we got to fix those and make more consistent play. But all in all, you know, there's a lot of potential for success.
Big play here by Ashland right at the end of the first half. They get the interception and then a field goal to pull within 14-10, and tight ball game going into halftime.
Yeah, we were discouraged, but at halftime, truthfully, we had 3 turnovers and we were still ahead. So you know, there's a lot to be encouraged about, and so we just hung in there and kept on grinding and ended up getting a score here in the third quarter to put a little distance between us.
How important was that third quarter score to get the first score of the second half and go up by 2 scores?
Yeah, you know, first off, you know, it's really important there to not give up a touchdown there. You know, we've put you know, great pressure on them the whole time, and there Najee made a big interception, and then Jay Rue took it in. But yeah, that was huge for us to just have that little cushion.
Going into the fourth quarter, obviously a 21-10 lead, and they'll get a field goal coming up here shortly to cut it back to 1 score with a 2-point conversion if they would have had the opportunity.
Yeah, you know, 8 doesn't make me as nervous as 7 or 6. So, you know, on the field goal we went safe and made sure that we didn't, you know, you got to make drive, a touchdown, and then a big 2-point conversion play to make that happen. So we kept on coming with pressure here. We just played safe. They made the field goal. We had a good drive. Took away quite a bit of clock. Missed one on a 3rd and 2, which allowed them to, have the ball. But then that's when James Caesar made the big interception for us and gave us a short field, and then Marvin took it in one play later.
We'll see James Caesar right here on the first interception. Had 2 to be named the Gliac Defensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, and well deserving in all aspects of what the young man has given us. He's a transfer from Southern Illinois. We recruited him out of high school. He ended up going to Southern Illinois, came back to us, and we just love him. He's just a hard-working young man, does everything the right way, and well deserved. I mean, we're really happy to have him on our team.
How nice is it through 3 weeks here? You've had a Gliac Offensive Player of the Week, a Defensive Player of the Week, and a Special Teams Player of the Week.
Yeah, that's awesome. Only 3 weeks, and we've had that happen. So, our kids tend to get a lot of accolades. Personal accolades are cool, but obviously, if we had to trade it, we're all happy to be 3-0.
3-0 and coming back home to top Tiger Field this weekend to take on Northern Michigan, guided by one of your former assistants, Kyle Nystrom.
Yeah, Coach Nystrom. I'm going to look forward to seeing him, and Scotty McDougal is with them. So look forward to seeing those guys. But, Phase 1, I just break it down into segments, and, Segment 1 was the first 3 games. Segment 2 now, 3 out of the next 5 at home. The 2 road trips are to Davenport and our other homecoming, which is at Wayne State, because so many of our guys are from Detroit. They look forward to going to play that game. But, and the real homecoming, which is this Saturday, which is awesome, and Jeff and Brian Carmody leading that homecoming parade, so that's awesome.
Obviously, Northern Michigan, you know them well, and a team that has improved a great deal under Coach Nystrom.
Kyle's just, he's a great football coach, and he always has his young men playing hard, and so they'll come here and give us a fight. They're definitely a group of young men that play the game the right way.
Maybe talk about how your team's kind of progressed from week 1 to week 3 and how you've grown as a unit.
Well, it's been a burden. It's been a task for sure because, it was just tough to do. It's tough to go to Central Washington the way we did it. We're not cushy Division I, easy travel. That was a burden. And then to go back and go to Ashland and get that, be 1-0 in the Gliac. I'm just thrilled about that. Now we regroup and we've refocused on Phase 2 of our 5-game set here, and 3 being at home. And so I think we've got a good chance to be a good team, but relieved that we're 3-0 because that was a lot of stress I felt to try to be 3-0.
Well, Coach, thanks for being with us. Congratulations on the great start, and looking forward to homecoming this Saturday.
Thanks, Rob. So am I. Thanks.
We'll be back with more Ferris Sports Update right after this.